Well, hello folks, I'm LA Little and this is today's short take. Now, I'm looking at the euro currencies. Currencies offer nice long trends, and I'm looking at a monthly chart here. When you look at the euro, and it doesn't matter if you're looking here on a, in this case an ETF, if you're looking at the Forex market, if you're looking at futures, it's the same on all of them. Once they get going, they keep going. And they do it for a long period of time, which makes them nice to trade. And in this particular case, the euro, right, it's already had a big move down, just like it had a big move down over here. Then it had a sustained bounce. I don't know that you're going to get that kind of a bounce, but you certainly can get a bounce, and you did get a bounce this past week. And you have to look at this and say, okay, is this going to be something more than we see? Or was it just a little small bounce? It's not going to go anywhere. Small in terms of a long-term chart. Here's a weekly. Here's the swing point low. There's the retest regenerate. And what did it do? It came right to the top of that and retested it. And now it's going to try and regenerate lower. That's the neoclassical read in between, trend transitions. In other words, you can see once this thing is transitioned, which it did here, it comes back to test the area that it transitioned from, and then it sees if it can regenerate back in the direction of the break. The break was down. Now the question is will it regenerate? So far, on a longer term basis, the euro still looks down. Now if you switch to the short time view, of course there was a huge bounce here. And a huge bounce is not going to just go away, most likely. In other words, it's going to pull back somewhere into this area that it broke down. Maybe it's the bottom of this bar. Maybe it's as low as here. And then it's going to try to bounce again. I mean, that's typically what you would expect on a short-term time frame when you get this kind of volume and that kind of a bounce. In other words, a lot of folks got squeezed on this move. And a lot of people are on the wrong side of that trade. What are they going to do? They're short. They're going to try to buy it back as it comes back cheaper. And as they do that, they're going to force it to bounce again. That's where the rubber meets the road. If you're trying to trade this thing short, you have to take advantage of what they're giving you at this particular point in time. Cover it, look to put it back out on the retest. And that is today's short take.